Did you go on Etsy again and buy Toothy some lingerie? Oh my God. Am I the asshole for telling you to please put that away?
Yes.
Put that thing back where it came from, also help me.
Never tell me to put Tushy away.
That's not even his name.
Oh, Toothy. Tushy's our sponsor.
Wow. Roll the opening before I hit someone in the tushy.
No.
Hello. Welcome back to
What's Safeword?
I'm Amp.
I'm Miss Christopher.
And today we want to see your assholes.
Can we do that on YouTube?
Are we the assholes? Am I the drama?
I don't think I'm the drama.
On the internet, it's a common type of post where people say, am I the asshole? And then they kind of give you a diatribe of a situation. These places are essentially a place for people to share their situation to the entire internet. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's, oh my God, what the actual hell?
Oh my God, this happened to me yesterday.
You were the asshole? Anyway, we are going to have this roller coaster of an experience right here in many a kinky form today on the episodes, because we're going to be reading through the kinky asshole. I'm trying to talk here. But of the kink variety, of the sexual variety, because we're going to be reading through some Am I the Asshole threads, specifically revolving around kinks and sexuality. But of course, we couldn't get into these assholes unless we had today's sponsor, TUSHY, who helps us in many ways with our butts.
Like keeping our assholes clean.
So thank you again, TUSHY. We will get to them more later if you'd like to get some savings, but let's get into the assholes. The first one starts, am I the asshole for criticizing my friend's decision to be in fetish videos?
Yes.
You think outright?
Yes.
Just based on the title?
Yes.
So I am 20-year-old male, it says. I am friends with Liz, we'll call her, 20-year-old female. We're both students at the same college. We've gotten closer recently, and she confided in me that she was having money problems until she decided to be in some femdom fetish videos. It was clear she hadn't told anyone yet before me, so she trusted me very well. I actually took a look at some of the videos, and it doesn't involve sex or nudity in any way. It's just some form of femdom involving feet and other body parts. I asked why she decided to do something like this, and she said it's because she's desperate for money. Honestly, I'm gonna sound out of touch here and maybe pompous, but I would never do something like that. I've never been poor.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, that might be a reason you haven't.
Because my parents pay for my college bills and accommodate me.
Well,
so that's
aren't
not an
you
issue.
privileged?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I think we're getting to the assholes.
Yeah.
But I'd never resort to something like that. I know I've never been desperate for anything because of my privilege, but I just couldn't imagine resorting to something like that. I told her, and she called me an asshole. It must be nice to have your parents fund your life, she said. I was a bit taken aback by that, but I don't think it changed my point because even if they didn't, I just wouldn't resort to that kind of stuff. She seems very upset. Am I the asshole?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Big old gaping.
Sex work is as old as time to pay bills.
Many people, many of our friends included, when they're having a hard time, will do some OnlyFans content if it was college or they just need to help with some bills or even like save up for a trip. That's such a thing now. People will do momentary OnlyFriendsing, you know? It's only frenzy. Because they want to pay for something, and that's valid.
Yeah, but at least they are working and putting forth an effort to pay their own bills. They're not asking you for money, so why do you care? Also, you are condemning something because of your moral compass, and that makes you the asshole.
Spill that tea, Daddy. Ooh, editor, can we blur out? Some of them have pretty much a decision made by the thread.
Oh, the thread
which
already
is especially nice. For once, Reddit agrees with us, and sometimes Reddit gets spicy, but Reddit also said he was the asshole for this one. Okay, Daddy, do you want to read the next one?
AITA? Who's AITA?
My friend Ada. Am I the asshole?
Oh, AITA. AITA, is that their pup name? I don't know. Pup AITA.
Are there any Adas in chat?
AITA, for telling my wife what I really want for our anniversary.
Based on that, no.
I think people ask for what they want a lot of the time. No?
Sometimes, well, so I usually...
Especially if you're hard to buy for.
So my gift giving, we're not even getting into this yet. My gift giving tip for anyone out there, when your partner says that they like something or want something or they need something, have a little note on your phone and just write it down. No, that's what I do.
I know. You and your notes. I write it down on a piece of paper.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. If I did, it would probably be lost.
Read the story.
My wife sucks at giving gifts.
Oh.
So in recent years, she's defaulted to just asking me what I like, and I don't mind. After doing a bunch of particularly stupid things, well, come on, you're an asshole for talking about her like that.
Don't point fingers.
She was feeling particularly in a giving mood to thank me for my patience. And even though I insisted I didn't want any gifts, she told me I can get anything I want. I asked her whether she meant anything really, and she said yes. So I ended up suggesting some sexual acts that we had discussed before, but tabled because she had told me specifically that she wasn't too comfortable with them, but she might save them for a special day. I distinctly remembered that conversation because, well, you're not going to forget something like that. And it's nothing very kinky, I'm afraid, for those of you who might be excited for what we have quite vanilla lives.
I'm trying to get sassy to the chat.
Yeah, she's mad that I took this opportunity to make it something sexual. Something she agreed upon when she asked me specifically for anything I wanted. Am I the asshole here?
Oh, see... So I'm of two camps here, and you can agree or disagree with me.
Okay.
She said anything, and he said anything, which that kind of means like anything, like anything. And she did consent, but she's also changing her consent when he gives her the anything. I think he's being kind of an asshole here for that reason.
So I don't think that his request is being an asshole. I think how he treats her is being an asshole.
That too.
He's very condescending in the way he talks about her. So maybe it's your tone. Maybe you need to work on your tone. But if she said that I will do it for a special occasion and you asked, this is a special occasion.
I think everyone involved needs to calm down. You included. I didn't know are you the gift?
No, I'm 50-50 on this one.
So let's turn this negative into a positive. If you want to ask your partner for sex stuff, what's the best way to do that?
Wouldn't a candle be nice for gay stuff?
Kindly.
Ooh, role play. You want to try something new? How do you ask me?
Well, first of all, even though you suck at giving gifts, I would love it if instead of come back. Am I the asshole?
Yes.
I want you to give me head. I would enjoy head.
That
And
is
on
so
this
boring.
special
Oh my God.
occasion, I know, but we have vanilla lives, remember?
Oh God, sorry.
Yeah, remember, role play. Play your role. Be vanilla.
So no head?
Oh no. Ooh, this next one, the title's already sending me. Get that classical music ready.
My violin.
Is that how you play a violin?
I think so.
Okay. And it goes on to say, I work with many different people. It's a very diverse workspace. I am queer and NB, non-binary. So this is not homophobic. You've given me a
anytime you
paragraph
say that
before you
ahead
even
of
give-
time, yeah, okay, go ahead.
To start off, I work in a small art studio building and I do not get paid much. But it is what I love to do. Half of the people working here are LGBTQ+. We usually get along pretty well. One day, Q, I will not give the name.
Does everyone have a different alphabet letter in this story?
Don't know
Okay.
yet. Well, LGBT is already in here. We got
Yeah.
Q. Anyway, Q brought in their boyfriend. I introduced him by his name. I will call him K.
Okay.
Exactly. But as soon as the introductions end, he starts calling him daddy. And I mean, he does it a lot. I have no problem if they do it at home. I just feel very uncomfortable with people calling their partners mommy or daddy. I try not to shame them, but this is my workspace, so I told him to please refrain from calling him daddy at work.
So it may not be on purpose because you call me daddy everywhere. You call
That's
me
what I
daddy
call
in the
you.
grocery store sometimes.
Okay, Christopher.
Yeah, that'd be weird. Lots of couples have pet names for each other. Do they use it at work, their pet names? Yeah, sometimes sweetie, darling.
Light of my life.
And then the other thing, this doesn't sound like a conservative workplace environment.
It's a surprising
Why
take.
would you care that much?
Like, you being uncomfortable about a topic does not make that topic taboo for society. Now, am I gonna start calling you daddy in a very professional workspace that might be a bit more straight-laced? No, but if I'm in an LGBTQ plus place that's artistic, that sounds like kind of the right vibe to call someone daddy in a loving way, because
Yeah.
that's what I do. Like, that is my pet name for you, but that's because you are my partner.
And I call you pup all the time.
Yeah.
You, how'd you feel?
To this person, if you allow space within your workplace for people to use pet names, but daddy is the pet name that is too far.
Because it triggers only you in the workplace?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, and ironically enough, the thread, Reddit says you're not the asshole here, but I'm gonna say that's kind of a dick move.
I think we're taking it personally because we do call each other daddy and pup.
If I were your friend, or even a coworker that I got along with, I would want to be considerate of your feelings as well, you know?
But I wouldn't try to tell you outside of my earshot what you could say.
Exactly. But you know what's real assholery of all this? They don't mention if their bathrooms at their workplace have tushies.
Oh.
Which, speaking of butts and assholes, today's sponsor, Hello Tushy, is here to make sure that you do not have unwanted skid marks, any bacteria, or scratchy buttholes after you're done using the toilet.
Yes, you'll be super clean.
If you've never heard of Tushy, they are an at-home bidet system that takes literally less than 10 minutes to install.
How to put this shit together.
And I know
story.
that because I watched you try to do it, and you don't like reading directions, and even with that in mind, all it took was a screwdriver, a little bit of patience, and just a little cup to catch some water in if there was excess water from your toilet.
Which I was very skeptical. I thought it would have to be plugged into the wall. Doesn't use electricity.
But every day that I do a number 2 in that bathroom and I'm able to just get up off the toilet seat feeling a little bit cleaner, it makes you not only reduce the amount of toilet paper you're using by like 70%, it really does change the experience not only of bottoming, but cleaning out as well.
And your underwear will thank you.
So, if you would like to have some happy underwear as well as a happy butthole so that you're not the bad asshole, every Tushy bidet comes with a 30-day hassle-free return and 12-month warranty. It's risk-free, and you can join over the 3 million real pooping humans who have made the switch to a cleaner and more confident butt. By trying out Hello Tushy for a limited time, our listeners get 10% off the entire order with offer code WATT at checkout. That's 10% off your order at HELLOTUSHY.com with promo code WATT. And while you're checking out Hello Tushy, you can also check out their brand new travel bidet that they just released 5 new colors. It's got 3 little spray nozzles. It's easy to travel with. Do not put coffee in that. Do not put coffee in that.
I didn't think about that until you said that.
It expands, and you're able to just clean on the go.
You must be confused it very
No,
well.
no. It's not a water bottle. Well.
This is perfect. Look, you just flip.
Don't you... Get up. Hello. Thank you, Tushy. Thank you, Tushy.
Thank you, Tushy.
And on to the next asshole.
Okay. AITA for calling my boyfriend's parents during his meltdown, even though he was dressed up kinky. Wait, so he called them to invite them over?
We don't have those details yet, but
Okay.
it sounds like they just called his
Okay.
parents. And I'm already of the, yeah, you are. Don't do that. But maybe, okay, go ahead.
Okay, we're both 20s male. He moved in last month. I knew he had CPTSD and had dealt with him having issues before, but not to this level.
Stress disorders, a post-traumatic stress disorder. Mhm.
It started while we were being intimate, and with the way he was acting, I was afraid he might be in danger.
Oh.
I considered myself a stoic guy, and I was more scared than I've ever been in my life. He was living with his parents before he moved in, and they're very close. He told me he wouldn't have even moved in with me if they weren't so close by. They've helped me through his issues before, so I called them and got his mom on the phone while his dad drove. They both came over and helped calm him down. It started this question of if he was actually all right to move out, and we decided he was.
Okay. Oh, this is a tricky
Okay.
one. Continue.
The issue that he's obsessed with now is that his parents saw him cross-dressing. Oh, you failed to mention that part before. He has this persona, he does, and he gets very dressed up for it. He can't stop thinking about the fact that his parents saw him like that, and has now turned his anxiety to me and told me I obviously never should have called them. I told him that I didn't know what to do and that his safety is more important than his ego. He said I shouldn't have had called them at all, since I promised I could take care of him no matter what when he moved in. His parents said nothing about it. The more we argue, he's settled on saying it was a violation of his sexual boundaries, like sharing a nude, and that it was sexual harassment to his parents. He keeps crying that he can never talk to them again. I need to know if I'm the asshole because we're running each other in circles and it's been such a goddamn stressful day. Okay, so this has only been going on for 1 day, so hopefully things have changed since then. So here's a question. You couldn't put a robe on them before their parents got there?
There's a lot of gray area in this one. I'm not saying that they're the asshole here, because they were just, as far as they're telling us, trying to take after their partner.
They were trying to get help because they couldn't control the situation. This person seems a little unhinged at times and even knows that about themselves, right?
Yeah.
You can't read the doll. You can't fault your partner for not being able to control you and you go through a fit if you know this is a medical condition you have.
Are they the asshole? That's the question.
They're not the asshole for taking care of their partner. I think they could have done it differently.
I think they did okay. I don't think they're the asshole. I think their partner needs to calm down a bit.
It wasn't malicious.
No.
They weren't calling the parents to say, oh, look at your son.
Yeah, that's why it's important to have a game plan when you get hot and heavy in your kinks. Like, if you're mid-fisting session, what are you going to do if something bad happens? Like, what if the plumber needs to get into your apartment while you're fisting someone?
That's happened.
I know, that's why I'm bringing it up. So, was that plumber the asshole?
No.
No, he's just doing his job, just trying to take care of things, as was this person. Maybe the moral of the story is, have a robe handy. The next one, the title just says, am I the asshole for making my boyfriend feel bad for peeing on me?
Wait, did you consent to be peed on in the first place?
You don't know. What would you say based on this title first?
On the title, was this an accidental pee? Did he like turn around quickly and went, whoops?
Well, let's find out.
She was in the line of fire? I don't know.
It goes on to say, well, Reddit, never thought I would come to this, but honestly, don't think I could admit it to anyone in IRL, which stands for...
In real life.
Hey, good job.
Right.
Good, high five. Okay, context. My boyfriend and I just got done with a steamy sex session and went to the shower to clean up. I noticed he's smiling at me, extra smiley, and looks down to see a stream coming straight from his leg. I screamed and immediately gouged half a bottle of body wash all over myself in disbelief of what just occurred. Did you just pee on me? I yelled over and over. Yeah, ha ha ha. You told me to pee on you before, he says in his defense.
Well, okay, so that answered the question that it wasn't consensual, but now he's saying she had asked for it before?
Well, it goes on to say, I hurry and wash and then rush out of the shower. Yes, in the past, I have jokingly told him to pee on me. Jokingly?
How do you jokingly tell someone to pee on you?
I've never said this in the shower. Oh, God. The last
Of all the places, it's a good place to do it is in the shower.
The last mention of it was probably 2 weeks ago. It just came out of nowhere. He doesn't have any kinks about it. And afterwards, when we talked about it in a good laugh, he said he really needed to pee, and I remembered how he had said that. Overall, I'm already over it, but I did notice that he felt really bad. He stopped right away, and I screamed and said I felt weird about it, and it was bad. So guys, am I the asshole to say weird, kinky shit and freak out when it really happens? Or should boyfriend have known that it was not the time and place and got permission right before?
Okay, I'm getting so many mixed signals just from your response that I could see how your boyfriend was easily confused. But it sounds like the boyfriend reacted appropriately when you freaked out and was sorry about it. He didn't get the consent ahead of time, but thought he had the consent and then apologized when he realized he didn't. I think he's in the right here.
You know who's not the asshole in this?
The boyfriend.
Yeah, she's a little high strung.
She's everywhere.
About a situation that sounds like it wasn't even a bad thing.
You don't need a gallon of soap to wash pee off in the shower.
A little overreacted.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, and now I have to pee. Want to join me in the shower?
No, I'm good.
That's not what you said 2 weeks ago, but whatever.
Well, 2 weeks ago I had to pee. I've been holding it since then.
When you're peeing, make sure that you are actually in the toilet.
AITA, for sharing my boyfriend's fetish with his parents.
Yeah, based on the title.
Me, 18-year-old male, and my boyfriend, 20-year-old male, live together.
Hi, gay.
We've been together for 2 years. His parents visit us a few times a month. That's a lot. Every damn time they visit us, they make a comment about my skin. I'm extremely pale, almost white. At first I just laughed it off, but then it got irritating. They could tell that I was clearly uncomfortable and still continued making comments. The thing is, my boyfriend has a thing for pale skin. So a few days ago, they visited us again. His mom made a comment about my skin 2 times, and I answered with, yeah, your son has a fetish for it. My boyfriend just chuckled. They got really quiet and didn't talk to me for the rest of the night. They left. They told my boyfriend that they felt disrespected and I was extremely inappropriate and immature. My boyfriend doesn't think it's a big deal, but he says it was a little immature. I don't think so. I think it's funny.
I don't understand why they have to keep commenting on his skin. It almost makes it sound like they're like either making fun of him or talking about how like sickly he looks. Or
They're
he
the
needs to get sun.
asshole.
I think everyone's kind of an asshole here.
I don't think his boyfriend actually did anything wrong. And I don't think he really outed him.
Yeah, but who says your son has a fetish for it?
I've heard people say, yeah, your son's into it.
That's not what was said there.
So you're saying the word fetish makes it wrong?
I think bringing that up in front of parents is kind of like makes you a little bit of an asshole there. But the parents were also being kind of rude.
Yeah.
They kept bringing that up.
The boyfriend says he doesn't think it's a big deal. So it's not like he offended his boyfriend either.
I think everyone just, and in fact, right at the top, everyone sucks.
Yeah.
Everyone kind of sucks here.
But the parents were asking for it, I think.
I don't think anyone's the asshole, except maybe the parents here, but everyone's kind of not doing a great job. So I do agree with the community note that everyone sucks in this situation.
So being immature is not the same as being an asshole.
Yeah, that's why it just sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's get to the next one. Sometimes people just suck online.
And some people have a fetish for that. Don't tell their parents.
Better sit down, strap on, because this is a long one. Would I be the asshole if I revealed a friend's, why is it in quotes, Reddit account detailing his weird fetish?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Based on this title.
You said it weird fetish. So.
And friends implies maybe they're not friends? That's a weird way to put friends. Keep up with me here, it starts. But there's this guy who I don't know if I consider a friend anymore, but who always talks about cuckolding, like a lot. Okay, it's fun, it's hot, like, why not? Whenever he meets any couple, he then talks behind their backs about how he bets he could bang the guy's girlfriend and make him watch because he's so alpha. I also know from other friends that he has had the same conversation with them about my girlfriend and I. I'm not exaggerating at all. He actually finds a way to make this weird cuckoldry thing a topic of every conversation every time I see him and with everyone else he hangs out with. I've never even seen anything like it.
That's a little annoying.
It's a little annoying and a little invasive to talk about people that way behind their backs, but it goes on. We're all in university and mentioned asking on the university subreddit if anyone wanted to hang out one night when we were all drunk. I wake up the next morning hungover and browsing the subreddit and then see a post matching his description of his post the night before. I click on it and see people in the comments calling him a weirdo for posting his history. I looked at it and what I found was too fucking good. I honestly started laughing and reading it out loud. He claims to have cucked people before in conversation. His poor Reddit post history is full of nothing but him asking for bulls to come and plow his girlfriend, now his ex, over months of him making fantasy posts about it, and being cucked in some weird subreddits.
Is that it?
No, there's one more paragraph, but do you have any thoughts after that?
So he's made no secret of that. He hasn't made any secrets about liking cucking, so it's not that shocking that he has it on Reddit, is it?
I guess not. And then it finishes with, everyone's pretty weirded out by him constantly bringing up wanting to cuck people, and I think it's just too poetic to not share it with his close friends.
Doesn't he do that already on his own?
Yeah. If I found out he was into some shit just through his post on the college subreddit, I would not only share with anyone, but this guy makes him being the bull such a big, huge part of his public persona that I find it really hard to sit through him talking about it, knowing the truth.
So is the truth that he wants to watch someone do it to his wife?
The truth is, he is talking about being this big bull, but he wants to get cucked. So he's talking about being the alpha to everyone, but in reality, he wants to be the one on the receiving end.
Isn't that always the way?
I mean, two sides of the same fetish
Are we shocked by
coin.
this?
No, I'm not shocked by that. I think that it's a little weird to go through someone's Reddit history, even if it's public, gather the receipts about someone to then air to the closer friends who don't know the real person. That's not a cool move.
And would this person be upset if the truth were found out? If he's posting it on Reddit?
Well, that's like the people who post like, oh, well, I just hate when people get on my case about wearing thongs, and then they post thongs in the thread, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it's his place to do it.
Would I be the asshole if I revealed my friend's secret weird fetish? Yeah, yes you would.
Yeah, just don't do that. Why do you need? Can you call him out on his bullshit behavior? Sure, do that.
Well,
but
no.
don't do it by publicly sharing what he's into.
Having a proper communicative conversation would just solve everyone's problems in these, as we know. But as we also know, people don't have conversations.
Is he reading Reddit?
Yeah, that's just a load of bull. I think that the guy here is an asshole if he tries to detail out the sex history, but I also think the guy does not have a good record that's being in the cuckoldry of it all. So maybe he should just do it a little better. There are easy ways to bring up your kinks that is not so overt and sexual like this.
Or they're in college, make it a drinking game. Every time he says cuckold, everyone take a drink.
Oh my God. How would you talk to them?
I would tell him, strip down, sit in that chair while I take your girlfriend.
Okay.
I should say, do a makeover.
Hi, gay.
Baby, you can't read the doll.
Next, let's read that. Oh, look, another asshole.
Okay, AITA, for telling an American girl I'm seeing to stop fetishizing my accent. Ooh. Oh, that's a tough one because accents are so hot.
I really like accents, though.
I do, but lots of people don't think they have an accent because where they come from, that's how they sound.
True.
So when you are going, oh my God, I love your accent, that could get annoying to them.
So clearly we have an appreciation for accents. What are some that you really enjoy?
Ooh, German.
I don't speak German, but I can if you like.
French.
Are you just talking about
British.
food you like?
No, accents.
Oh, okay. I also really like an Australian accent as well.
Oh, good day, mate.
Okay. Don't offend the Australians, please.
That's not. No Australian was offended.
They're gonna put your shrimp on a Barbie. Anyway.
Now they're offended.
Speaking of
That's offensive.
No, wait. Last but not least today.
I'm a 20-year-old male, was born, raised in England, but I'm studying at an American university. Anyway, my accent is definitely something people pick up on, even though I'm from Sheffield. The people here keep asking, oh my God, are you from London? Which sometimes irritates me, sometimes amuses me, sometimes both. Okay, you're being hyper fixated because Americans are only gonna think a British accent is from London. That's all they equate in there.
Yeah, because they're idiots. But
yeah, but I don't know why that
anyway.
annoys you so much. I'm sexually seeing one American girl here, 19 female, and she told me while we were laying in bed that she loves my accent so much, and I just had enough. I said to her, please stop fetishizing my accent. You wouldn't tell an Indian or Chinese guy that his accent is amazing. Why does one accent get favored over another? I disagree with that.
Oh no, I think that different accents are sexy.
She didn't know what to say, so went quiet. Her friends texted me later and called me an asshole for talking to her like that. Am I the asshole? I think if you went off on the very first time she casually mentioned it, those are characteristics that people notice. Like, I love your brown hair.
Oh, thanks.
I love your blue eyes.
Oh, thanks.
I love your non-accent.
Oh,
So American.
Thanks.
So Seattle.
Yeah.
No, you completely went off the handle on that one. And people do fetishize accents, I'm sorry.
They do. which I mean, people fetishize all sorts of things, but it's when the fetish becomes dehumanizing that becomes the problem. That's where it gets offensive. In this case,
I don't
she was
think
not
she
being
wasn't
dehumanizing.
dehumanizing. She was trying to pay you a compliment.
Yeah, she was saying that you speak well, you say things nicely. Like, honestly, and this is me being a dumb, stupid American, when someone with a British accent says something, they sound so much smarter than I do.
And this one's already splitting hairs because he gets upset because people can't tell an accent from Sheffield from London.
I don't even know where Sheffield is.
I was about to say the exact same thing. So I couldn't differentiate those two if you paid me.
To all of our Sheffield viewers, I'm sorry.
Tell us what's the difference.
I do not mean any offense. I think that your accents are lovely and you sound gorgeous.
Stop fetishizing them.
I didn't.
This guy's the asshole.
Yeah, agreed. Absolutely. And let's reveal that. They also agree that he is the asshole. Yeah. Well, I think that's enough assholes for today. I'm gonna go clean mine out because it's officially dirty after some of those stories. And there was a lot of them too.
Use your tushy.
Yes, thank you. Don't forget to check out Tushy today. But also thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you wanna see more asshole-ish stories like this or seeing us reacting to something a little bit more kinky, let us know down in the comments. Regardless though, if you're being an asshole or not, you should always have a safe word. And today's safe word is...
AITA. AITA, who? I ate a lot.
Okay. But if you enjoyed this content, again, let us know down below. Leave a like for that video.
And if you like ringing bells, ring that bell.
And don't forget to subscribe and we'll get more content that might sometimes revolve around your holes. And we'll talk to you next time. Bye!
Edelweiss, Edelweiss.
Am I the asshole for when someone continues? I didn't even tell you what I was gonna say. I didn't even tell you what I was gonna say. And of course, please check out today's sponsor, but also a huge thanks to all of our patrons that are rolling on screen right here. Not only do you guys make this show possible, but
You get early access videos and weekly video podcasts of What's Your Safe Pod. I hope you enjoyed this video, and again, thank you for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and we'll see you all next time.